Claro, mi amor. Yo creo que te le dúo. No, yo creo que no. Yo sé.
I mean, I don't think we saw this many ballers in Europe when they were at 300 health. Europe has an affinity or like a particular hatred for the ballers rolling around.
We've made comments in the past about how they always seem to be fans of taking shots at players that are in ballers on the move when they have an opportunity to. Maybe a follow through here in the back-to-back. I can't quite find it. But yeah, look at this is a very rare sight for European qualifiers.
I mean, and it kind of compounds on top of itself because the more players who are ballers, they aren't going to take shots at each other. And if you're not going to waste shots on baller players, you're not going to eliminate them. So once the slows start coming out, that's when things get dicey because the RPGs can damage through the ballers, and with the 150 HP, one AR round into them, and then followed by an RPG to be a ton of damage. But now Pill is just going to go to work, ignore the ground, running around like they're a game of marbles, and he finds
el Toto 196.
13 players left. Still in the rotation here, taking a chance to pop a mini. Does have the campfire, may or may not put it down. Not at this point. The storm's too close to his back. He's gonna have to push forward. Like you said, multiple balls.
Él no puede construir 8 cosas. Hola, Cristian Nieto.
You're looking at even way less than 11 people. The player count remaining, that's not the number that are actually forced to engage each other right now. The people with ballers are almost being ignored.
No matan. Ganan. Ah, no.
Look at how many people are around in the same box.
Ay, pero si hubiera sido el meto un escopetazo con lo de barato.
So all of a sudden, 3 up, 7 down. Colazeto on the ultimate high ground. Wesley Nutt and Blackso on the low ground. Jag 80X also on the mid target. Colazeto looking for shots, has redeployed and the flint knock. Not going to find any, so ultimate high is going to be in his control. 10 players left, but he gets challenged.
One more all the way in the high ground, just barely lost it. The flint knock.
Uy, yo no se lo coge de nuevo.
Takes the high ground back. Has ultimate high, looking down from above. Only 29 builds. Has the redeploy to catch himself if he has to jump.
Él nada más puede construir 26 cosas.
Somebody else just went up.
Yep.
Tú lo ves ahí, abajo de la kill, te sale 21 y vale.
The flint knock kind of gets stuck in his own box for a second. This 80X drops in. Mexi from Loot Boy in the middle of your screen there. Tolzito still has the high ground. Drops down to the next tarp. Mexi building out. Trying to stay in the safe zone. This is the most players we've seen in a zone this tight in a long time. The Rift.
That's one. It's one player up in the Rift. So you have one player up in the sky. Tolazeto on ultimate high ground. Power, Psycase, and Blackso down the low. You have Tolazeto in your top right. Power in your bottom right. Tolazeto looking for it.
Me dio 50. Ese gana.
Gets the Cypher. Now he's dropping down with the redeploy. Looking for Psychic on the campfire. And he
No te dije.
gets the Siphon, and it's enough to put him over the top for the victory royale. Tolazito, you are mad indeed. The 2 elims being the swing, 12 points there. Well done, sir.
The transition of the shot with the flint knock midair into an immediate descend, the redeploy to catch himself, and then the swap to the TAC AR and spray through the build while the player was sitting on top of both campfires. 200 IQ.
That was
oh my
really
gosh.
well played from Tolazeto. That's probably some of the best overall.
Otra más. ¿Qué recién será esta?
We took high ground, I think, twice.
He did.
Going there, and then additionally picked up a sick elim on the player out of the air with that heavy shot, and then dropped down. I mean, it's well done.
Literally, you were saying he was unchallenged for high ground.
Todos me dicen que la gente es una confianza.
And then used the flint knock on a single build out to take it back and force the player to drop. Well played indeed. What a loadout for the late game too. Anyway, 43 players left. Next game, Europe.
75.
2 players left.
2 players remaining. I just shouldn't say it.
Un saludo para Yes
41 players remaining here in a second.
EPZ. Suscríbete y deja un like, bro.
Elimination of this player this game. By the way, quick reminder: 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
5 minutos y 20 segundos queda ahí, dice. Y Europa.
Now's the time to do it. Those last couple in. This is the last week for solos to qualify to punch that ticket to New York City. Don't forget it.
And after that, there's no more solo spots. 8 more players will be advancing from Europe. We'll have 6 from NA East, 2 from NA West, and 1 coming out of Brazil. And then the solos competition will be completely rounded out. These are the final moments. Again, don't forget, we will go a little bit longer than the queue times because the average
Partida.
full Fortnite is about 26 minutes long. So need to let everyone those results tallied in, because every single time it's going to come down to the last match of the server, those top point lobbies. Right now, he's trying to make a case to get into one of those lobbies as he's sitting in this cone looking for a peek. 42 players remaining, so again, everyone playing absurdly safe. Nobody wants to put themselves at risk, and Motor recognized that, trying to pile in on that player as Paquito and Freck get taken down, and we have our top 40, Tohaj, being taken down as well, and we're still 14 players away from the first placement threshold.
Get into the first full move circle here in a second. Circle 6 to 7, transition to the northwest. Be an interesting one too. A number of players up on top of a hill. You see in the mini-map there, that left side based around the supply crate on the map. Holding the edit here. Motor trying to look out and see if there's anybody that might
Te lleva 3 kills.
He's looking back immediately behind him. I don't know if he realizes that player up above has an RPG.
Pila materiales.
Now, if he didn't before, surprise, there it is. A quick attempt. And the seal off, the close off of the edit there. Quick reset, well played from whoever that is inside.
Yeah, I just saw a nightmare situation where he had pushed out right after that for the shot and just accidentally stepped in front of the heavy sniper bullet. Now you can see that storm surge turning on right there. Motor more than fine, 502 above. Might regret popping that shadow zone since had a 3D launchpad placed right next to him, but
I don't think he regrets it anymore. Honestly, Sundown, I think he's pretty happy about how that turned out. What a shot on rotation, a quick 180 in the combat to the dome, picks up an elim. Sundown's mouth is literally sitting open. He can't believe what he saw. That was ridiculous.
But one thing that players might not be aware of, he bunny hops right there to get maximum distance. So what that is spamming your jump button right as
No, tú estás loco, yo lo dudo.
extra horizontal distance, and it carried him past the player. So
Yo creo que sí.
180 and one hit him with the combat. That's what I talk about when, like, sometimes I feel like these guys are playing a different game than I am.
Ese es Monga, yo creo.
I can do all of those
That's
things.
not Fortnite. I don't know what that is, but that's not Fortnite. That's some craziness.
It's nuts. These guys pushing the envelope, but Mongrel, speaking of pushing the envelope, not going to pull a Mitro on the dual partner there, opens the door, gets over onto the side, and is desperately looking for every point he can. Doesn't want any interaction if he can avoid it. Will he find it? 2 HP, and he does! Motor gets taken down. 26 players remaining. Mongrel, that could have been your moment in the box. 2 HP. Erosi gets Aki. That's 2 more points going over for him. That could be huge. That could be it. And now Mongrel on the side of the zone, back up to 75 HP. What can he do with it? Will the siphon in the mats be enough? 70 materials on the side of the zone. 24 players left. Less than 5 minutes left in the queue time.
No, tratando de quedar ahí Eduardo.
You show up right now, and unfortunately, Mongrel is out. Let's see if he can get another Q as the rest of the match is now running. Provoke up on the high ground. You see Stompy. Martez also hanging out. Martez trying to take the high ground away, but SV Alman is up there as we hit the second placement threshold. Top 15 now.
Stompy picking up another elimination of Feed Provoked. 3 eliminations from Fnatic here. Stompy picking up actually another one. Stompy absolutely owning the feed. Provoked trying to box up, stay alive, very edge of the zone. Takes the chance, an opportunity to pop that slurp and get a little bit of a tick. Moves forward, trying to top off the HP. Players fighting underneath him, looking for a chance to establish a base of operations on the move here. And it's going to be difficult. Does get the mini off, though. Looking for players from behind. Very common tactic here. You get into a safe area where even if it might be 3, 4 meters, catch is summoned in the face with that combat shotgun. You look for any chance for a quick whip back, anybody moving into the outside of the storm, because they're the ones that they're forced to move in. You can't sit out there. And so even if you have 3, 4, 5 feet ahead of them, you can look back and get a shot off and pick up an elimination. 40 seconds left on that European queue. Get in those games if you're going to try and get the last ones in. Quick edit, peek through. Covex gets tapped one time, very low. Now you have to remember there's a 60-second window after that damage where if storm damage maybe claims that player gets an elimination, it's going to count for Provoke. Dropping in here, 8 players left. Quick swap, shot, back to back, and MQ goes down. Looking for another, players underneath on rotation. Quick headed down to push in, finds another on the outside. One more, looks for another, gets it. Stompy gets another. 3 eliminations, the triple in the feed, and there's 3 players left. Provoke on the ultimate low ground right now. 1 mini pop, moves all the way to the edge, pops. First campfire down.
He's getting pressure from both sides now, and this is the top 3. Can't find the shot. It's Aim Cubex who gets it. That's 52 points for provoked. And again, each one of these elims, each one of them matters more when you're in these high points lobby. Martos on the high ground, Kovacs on the low ground, 39 to 49 points. Martos wants to close this out. 27 builds to the 0 of Kovacs, and that's going to be it. Martos closes that one out. 43 points so far. Queue times are closed. The last matches will be coming in, but for now, we're going to throw it back on over to Courage, who's in the studio.
Thank you, gentlemen. Yes, that is it for the queues out in Europe. You see how dramatic it can be in these final moments. We still have more games to bring you. We want to make sure you get caught up to speed on those exact last matches, but I know, Zeke, we've had some things we're taking a look at that you want to show everyone at home.
Yeah, man, let's do this. We've got some cool clips as we make our way into the station. Just some really fun clips that I wanted to take a moment to talk about. Wolfsies, of course. Just had a dope flick shot. Look at that. Over on Violin, and just absolutely incredible. This is the level of skill. And I just want to highlight his rifling skills and just the way he approaches this fight. He knows the players down below. No builds. And you can just see he's using that brick torch, ducking behind, making sure it's absorbing as much damage as possible.
Bueno, gente, aquí está el directo de hoy porque estoy muy cansado, la verdad.